The Digital Perspective channel. I'm Prabin Gautam. This program is all about exploring digital trends, strategies in your business to build your brand and monetize it. Now today I'm really excited. Excited to have a lot of feedbacks from the past 2 episodes. Thank you so much if you're watching this from different social medias, including Facebook, YouTube, a number of social medias, or even from LinkedIn. Thank you so much. It really helps us to inspire to build the content which really customized and helpful for you. Now, this episode actually, a lot of the feedbacks from some of our viewers and communities was, hey Prabin, why don't you just talk about the current marketing and communications, some tips which we can implement it right now. And that's what we just thought probably I can share in this quick live. I can share about a couple of tips which we are implementing for our corporate clients, for a number of our clients, and that has been really working. Yeah, I can share that to you. So obviously we are in a very interesting time for sure, before COVID and after COVID, and or even during COVID. So the way how we attract our clients, the way how we convert our clients, and how we obviously nurture or refer our clients, getting a referral from them, is very different. And all we're talking here is a customer experience, the journey for our customers, to whether they buy the product from you or the services from you, and then the whole way to delight them or to have a customer advocacy. It's very, very different, and that's where the journey is happening. It's all about that digital transformation. So now in this quick video, what I'm going to share that with you is the tips, the 5 top tips on marketing and communications. So that's one is 3C. How can you be clear, consistent? The speedy response is very, very important. And being a business leader, how can you be transparent and have a great attractions in the marketplace which you are playing, and stand out as a business? And obviously the 5th one is marketing, audit your marketing right now, because this is a time where we can really optimize it, utilize it properly to build your brand. So let's get in deeper, if you like. So when we work with the clients, right, when we work with our corporate clients, especially the one I mentioned, tip 1 is 3C, which is clear, consistent, and precise and concise. So what we do is pretty much, I'll share the template to you. When we work with our clients, we literally go with a 90 days plan. So that's what, it's not, the marketing should be not just in your head. As a business owner, it should be literally as a written marketing plan. So this is a Q3 marketing plan, which we use for our clients for the whole 12 months plan. But at the moment, obviously, the max we can make is, about 3 to 6 month time, and but things are changing. So different things, week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. The 3 things I want to really focus here is purpose, target audience, and target location. So this need to be very, very clear, because obviously I see day in, day out is, people are using social medias, whether that may be Facebook, to communicate with their clients or patients, if you like, if you are in medical. So they communicate, they're jumping on the social medias on Facebook. They're not sure about which channels they are, there's so many channels out there. They're really identifying the right, right clients or the right message. So what we have come up with is, let me share this, the purpose. Let's go a little bit deeper here, purpose. So if you would see that, the purpose, in the purpose, we just need to be very clear about the segments here, right? So I'll go through in the detail, what does that segments means. So different segments, whether that may be new clients, we're talking about existing clients, or inactive, or the lapsed, or that might be a referrals, so getting the referrals from them. So second point, I want to also mention about the services, which means what exactly services are you promoting? Are you promoting the low-end services? Are you promoting high-end services? Any or any products, any especially no-brainer products? What exactly? So you need to have clear purpose. It's a great saying there: if you don't know where you're going, every road is good for you. So definitely you need to, in a marketing, you need to have a clear purpose. Marketing and communication is all about clear purpose, right? So when we talk about segments, let's go a little bit deeper here in the segments, if you like. Segments. So we're talking here 4-quadrant. Let me make it like a 4-quadrant. So quadrant 1, obviously we go as a new. A lot of us focus on new, and don't get me wrong. New is good, but at the same time the timing is different. So if you're running the business for more than 7 years plus, then obviously you might have a database. So there's a great way of adding a value to that, so which is obviously existing clients. So adding the value to your existing clients is very, very important. The third segment is from the existing clients you get is a referrals. So which means adding a value to these existing clients and getting the referrals, more and more referrals from them, absolutely delighting them. Obviously those businesses who are running for a while, they might have a lapsed or inactive clients, active clients, which means definitely those idea here is to these clients to change to move to the quadrant 1, which is absolutely new clients, which means adding them a value, giving them something like welcome credit. Hey, we have missed you. The whole communication need to be changed on that. So idea here, what we're talking here is in the purpose, we just need to be very clear on the segments, whether we're targeting new, whether targeting existing, or getting the value from the existing, getting that delight from the existing, and getting some referrals from them. Or it might be just you're targeting or you are communicating the right message for the inactive clients or the lapsed clients. So segmenting is very, very important in marketing. Otherwise, if you just blend as a sort of like a vanilla, then it doesn't really give that right message to that, and it just so it is important to segment it. Now, second thing on the purpose is services, which we quickly touched on, is a low level services or high end services. So we also need to be clear, because the people who are consuming or the client who are watching this, the services or who are browsing the services, they need to have a clear understanding. That's one on our purpose. The second thing quickly is about target audience. It is, in marketing, when a lot of entrepreneurs, when we ask, who do you market? And the funny thing is, sometimes they just say, look, I'm for everybody, we market for everybody. So that's really not a market penetration. This is, sort of blanketing and obviously waiting for the results. So idea here is point 2 is a target audience. So who is the target audience for you? Whether that may be elderly, whether that may be adults, whether that may be childs. What exactly the age group you are targeting? Are you targeting businesses, B2B on this side, or are you targeting on a certain demographic? So really having that clarity on the target audience is a key. Now, third point I want to mention is the locations, because a lot of time when we market, whether that may be, especially when I focus on generating the B2B lead. So when we target, ask our clients initially in our initial consultation is they want to market, like let's say if they are CBD, let's say in Melbourne CBD, then some of the clients say, oh look, we want to market everywhere in Melbourne, but really not clear about target location. So what we are saying here is pretty much having that clarity. Let's go a little bit here. So this is about either you can have probably 8 to 10K radius within that, the businesses, or that might be a little bit bigger, up to 20K radius. That can go a little bit bigger. So which means really we are testing from small, making sure the results are coming through and moving across, or that might be, let's say, Greater Melbourne, so which is about, let's say, 50K plus. So really the idea is to not starting from everywhere, really targeting from small locations and small areas, and then grow, which also means that will save your budget in terms of marketing, in terms of if you're running the ads, you're really customizing or really targeting those ads. So I hope that gives you a bit of idea on this on the blueprint, but it's all about having that purpose, target audience, target location, and I see day in, day out a lot of the business, even though they are running from a number of years, 7 years plus, same mistakes still not clear about the target audience or target location. They want to generate more leads, but not sure exactly where the leads are or who the ideal client. So it is very important to understand who the ideal clients is, what is the message going out there, what is the channel you are using it right now, and how can you engage those. So it is absolutely critical on that. So that's a point one on 3 C's. Now, second thing, when we talk about relevance, right? So speed, I believe speed is a competitive advantage for any business, simple as that. So, obviously now what clients are thinking is, I need to solve, this should have been solved yesterday, not today. So that's where the mindset is heading, especially after post-COVID-19. People are want now, right now. So whether that may be in lead generations or lead conversion, or that might be repeat business, they want to have wow customer experience, which means the speed need to be very, very quick. They need to be sharp, and it's all about that relevant and speedy response. So third point is transparent and being empathetic. What does that also means is being a business leader and entrepreneur. It's almost a mandatory skills moving ahead, especially post COVID-19. And even whether that maybe you're a sales leader, it is my mentor always talk about. The art of active listening is so important, because as a salesperson or a sales leader, it is all about the feedback your clients is giving, what exactly they are heading. So it is important to understand where they are at the client's journey. And same with the marketing as well, understanding the tone of the marketing. And obviously this time, it have to be deal with sensitivity, because everyone is in a different boat. So understanding in the marketing tone, obviously calm and optimism, and literally showing them where the future is heading. So it is very important to have that transparency within your sales and marketing. So come to the fourth point, which is my really a favorite here. Stand out as a brand. So what does that really means? Obviously, we all are, a lot of the businesses, they are now, price sensitive or price competitive. And I believe, as a business, you must need to stand out as a brand, because that's where you need to position in the marketplace. You need to really have almost a trusted advisor or a trusted provider, go-to provider, which means understanding the market, adding the value to that, and really being a very different in the market. It is important to sit as a brand. And the second thing on that is packaging is absolutely needed, because a lot of the time we see, as a sales leader, they want to market everything, and there is no clear packaging, which means there's no there is a good saying there, confused mind don't buy. So literally you're confusing, there's no good, better, best, there is no packaging as such. So it is important to have that packaging right before even you start the marketing. So the third pillar is obviously promotions, which means finding the right audience or the ideal avatar, and then choosing the right channel. So it's almost a reverse engineering, right? So it's not about, I want to be doing all these channels and then start finding the clients or start finding the ideal avatar, but that may not work. So the idea what we're talking here is literally understanding where your ideal avatars are hanging. So whether that may be in Facebook, or that might be in LinkedIn, or any of the other channels. But primarily, if you're talking here B2B, then LinkedIn is #1 platform. Now, one thing for sure is in a brand, when we talk about the brand building, when you talk about stand out as a brand, it is also important. What we are seeing in especially last 90 days is videos has been so popular, especially the live stream, exactly what we're doing here. So live streaming, adding the value is very important, because again, what we are saying is stand out, giving the value to your audience, or giving that experience or the educations is very important to set as a brand. Now, third part is audit your marketing. So which is almost, when I talk with the entrepreneurs, as again, look, they just say, oh, look, I want to market everybody. This is, and that's the biggest mistakes, and just not for a startup business, but obviously for a lot of business who has been in for 3 to 5 or plus years. So right now you might be thinking, okay, so you might have a website which has not been updated, or the Google, your organic listing that might be not updated, or there's an old photo sitting there, or there's no any videos, or there might be collaterals, especially after post-COVID. All your collaterals might not be ready. It is so old and irrelevant. So I think that is where this is a perfect time for you to go through, build your brand, and obviously audit your marketing. Make sure your marketing and communication stand out. Make sure that it really gives the value. So I hope that's give you a bit of idea about about the quick 5 tips. But again, I'm very if there is anything we can help, or we can be a service to you on that, especially building the brand, just email me at the Prabin@vizznetwork.com.au. More than happy to review your brand, review your marketing and communication, and see how we can help you to make a difference. So that's about it. The quick 5 tips. I hope that's a value to you. Now, other thing I must need to say on this channel, next week I'm very excited to have my good friend Peter Flynn, who is an amazing entrepreneur. He's a Telstra Business Award winner, as well as 40 Under 40 Entrepreneurs Award. So what I'll be doing a Q&As, an interview session with him, especially finding out the secrets, what are the strategies and tips he's using in his business through a digital ways to maximize his business. So he's very generous to giving some tips, ideas for you to expand and use your digital way to find your A's. So if there's any burning questions for you, in our next episodes we have got a number of lined up speakers and subject matters are there. But if there's anything particular you want to deal, just write the comments below. And obviously, if you're watching this video from any of our channels, just give us a thumbs up, or feel free to share or like or comments. And we will see you on the next one. Until then, bye for now and take care.